friends, good morning, happy Sunday. I am looking rough this morning, but let's just ignore that. For not having really anything planned yesterday, we had a fun-filled, packed day. So my friend came over with her friends in the morning, we hung out, we went and hit up some yard sales that were around us, we went biking, and then they left around lunchtime. I fed the kids lunch, and then I took them over to my parents' pool. Team Canada was playing, so I watched the first half of the game here and then brought my computer and watched the second half there. If you watched the game, it was a heartbreaking loss for Canada in penalty shots. And their goalie took the last shot and scored it on Canada's goalie, which is so bizarre. So she saved a couple. Their goalie did good. She saved a couple and then scored the last one for Germany. So then as the kids and I were at my parents' pool, Darren messaged me and he was like, hey, a guy he worked with has season tickets to this local baseball league. What is it? The IBS? I don't even really know what that stands for, but a baseball team local to us. He can't make it to the game tonight. Would we like to use the tickets? So I was like, sure, we've never been to a baseball game. We don't really have anything going on. Let's do it. The game didn't start till 7:05, but doors opened at like 5:30 because with our tickets, we got like food and drink and there was entertainment and stuff going on. So I was like, we might as well go early just because I don't know how late we'll stay since my kids don't stay up that late normally. So we got there early. We got our food and drinks, hung out, found our seats, which they were amazing seats. They were the first row. We had the best time. Out of everyone there, they drew tickets for like a fan of the game. They drew one of our tickets, so I just threw it to Grayson. I was like, here, Grayson. So Grayson won fan of the game. He got a hat, one of those fingers, some sunglasses, a pen. And then it was his goal to get a ball. So a few times when they would get home runs and it would go over the fence, there's just like grassy area behind. One of the times when it went over, him and Darren took off running. They're like, we'll be right back. They went out there, tried to get the ball. They were too late. Some other kid had already got it. Literally 2 seconds later, they hit another home run. And Darren's like, the ball landed. Like if we weren't out there, he's like, we never would have got it. The ball landed like, 10 feet away. And he's like, go get it, Grayson. So Grayson ran and got the ball. He was so pumped. But then it was like a game. Every time a ball went like foul ball or a home run, it was like his goal to get it. I'm like, honey, you're never going to get it. There's kids waiting everywhere for them. But it was a lot of fun. And Darren decided to buy a whole bunch of 50-50 tickets, which is fine. Except they weren't drawing the winner until the 7th inning. This was literally the longest game ever. We didn't leave till about 11 and they were just starting the 8th inning because of course they called the number for the 50-50. No one claimed it. So then they had to wait 15 more minutes. Darren's like, I can't leave. I need to know if I won. Spoiler, he did not win. But yeah, we got home around 11:30. My kids were all still awake and they weren't even really like Mabel and Gabriel were like, I'm tired, but they weren't really whiny. They like wild. I don't know if they've ever went to bed that late. So yeah, they were in bed very late. Grayson slept in till 7:22, which he's normally 6:30 on the dot. So he slept in a tiny bit. Gabriel got up around that same time too. Mabel just woke up at 9:10. I'm like, girlfriend, way to go. Because Grayson, if we let him stay up till 3 in the morning, he would still be up 7 in the morning. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. We had a blast. Grayson already wants to go back. They did lose. It's called the Barnstormers. They did lose. They played a team from Toronto, but it was a lot of fun. We are going to head out shortly and go out for breakfast. On our way to the game yesterday, we passed this place where actually Darren and I got married and they do breakfast. And then Gabriel was like, I want to go there for breakfast. Darren was like, yeah, maybe. And now he relentlessly won't stop asking. So we're going to go do that. And then, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do the rest of the day. Probably hit up my parents' pool because it's a nice day again. But yeah, that's about all. I'm going to go get dressed and we are going to head out the door. Hope you guys have a great Sunday.